Okay, I'm obsessed. Actor Michael Imperioli has starred in some of the biggest shows and films, from The Sopranos to Goodfellas, and more recently, the hit HBO show The White Lotus. Michael is an award-winning actor, producer, author. His debut novel, The Perfume Burned His Eyes, has been released in paperback. I'm reading it right now. Michael's with us this morning to talk about everything.
Yes.
Everything's on the table, right?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah. No holds barred.
How are you doing, by the way?
Great. Really good.
So, are you okay with the ending of White Lotus?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Do you think Dominic finds happiness? Do you think that there's a reconciliation?
I think there's the potential for that. And hopefully we'll see more of that in season 3 if they're kind enough to have me back, which I would love.
Yeah. So I was listening to you know, at the end of the show, they do that recap. They had Mike White, who was, what, the creator, writer?
Creator, writer, director. Yeah.
And he talked about the next season is going to be about death.
Right.
So I'm wondering...
And probably in Asia somewhere.
So that's true.
Yeah.
So, okay, spoiler alert, don't listen for this next question. So will Jennifer Coolidge be back?
I think she's dead, right?
Well, if the season is about death, can't you bring her back for the death season?
We already did that, though. We already saw her die, so I don't know if she'll be back. I have no idea what they're going to do. I have no idea who's coming back or who. It'll probably be mostly new people like it was
I know,
this
but
year.
Jennifer Coolidge was the thread that went through season 1 and season 2.
But now you need a new thread from season 2 to 3.
Why did she have to die that way? I'm glad she knocked off those other people.
You know, I think it was I think Mike's willing to take a risk, you know, and surprise people. And I think the secret was kept pretty well by everybody. Like, it didn't really leak out, so that was kind of cool.
It was good.
Yeah.
I was happy she took a few people out, but I was not happy with the way she went out. So, Michael, I heard while you were filming in Sicily, you and F. Murray Abraham came down with COVID.
We both got it the same day. Well, we both tested positive, because we were tested 3 times a week during the shooting. We both tested positive the same day. And we were staying, not in the hotel we shot, but we moved at that point. We were down by the beach, and he was above me, in the room above me. And I'd be like, the first 2 days, I had the worst sore throat. I couldn't even talk. And I would hear him singing every morning, because he does vocal exercises and sings. He's 82. Singing, and I'm in bed without able to speak. He's amazing.
But I have to say, I really thought you were family. I mean, like, it was such a great storyline in the show. And it just kind of reminded me of a few things in our family, too.
Yeah, we got very close, actually, and still are. We're going to the Ranger game next week together.
You are? That's so nice.
So we become good friends, and it felt like family. It felt, and with Adam, who played Albie, the son.
So good.
The 3 of us really connected. We'd get together on Sunday and just rehearse every week and go through all our scenes that we haven't shot yet and hang out. It was lovely. Yeah.
All right, Michael, we have a scene from White Lotus with you in it. Let's take a look.
My mother was from Testa dell'Acqua, from here. She left to go to America.
See, now we have come back to find where we're from. We think that we are related. You're our relatives.
You and I are cousins. Cousins.
I died when I saw that scene because about 2 years ago, my family and I went to Ischia, where my father thought his family was from. We went to the house and we had a similar experience. They weren't happy to see us.
They weren't.
I was like, this is so funny.
Yeah, I don't know. You never know. It's a toss-up. You never know what you're getting in the family tree there, right?
Did you like filming in Sicily?
Oh, I adored it. Yeah, it was so lovely. Mostly we were in Taormina for the first 3 months, just a pretty small town. And it was quiet at that time because it's more of a summer place. We were there from like end of February for a couple of months. So we kind of had the town to ourselves, and we, would meet people who owned the cafe and the restaurant. We'd go to the same places and made friends there. It was really, got into the groove of the rhythm of life there. It was wonderful.
So speaking of the restaurant, why was it in the White Lotus you ate at the same restaurant in the hotel every single night? Now,
well, we'd go out for lunch, because in Italy, lunch is the big meal.
Yes, that's true.
So we went out for lunch, and I was like, my rationale was, it's the supposedly the best restaurant in the world. So we went there every night, but we were kind of miserable, which is really the show, right? You have all this luxury and the most beautiful hotel in the world, and yet you're
Right.
a lot of them are miserable.
Everybody is miserable in that place.
Yeah.
I know. And on a sad note, I read that F. Murray Abraham just lost his wife.
Yeah. Kate passed away a couple of weeks ago, and they would get together for 62 years.
Oh, no.
And she was lovely, yeah. So
I'm so sorry to hear
our
that.
hearts go out to the family, yeah.
Can we talk about this book, The Perfume Burned His Eyes? I am reading it. You're a beautiful writer. You're really very, very descriptive. And I heard there are some personal themes here.
Well, this is a coming-of-age story set in New York about a fictional boy, but Lou Reed happens to be a character in the book. The book is set in the mid-'70s. So the biographical stuff about Lou Reed is accurate, but the story itself and the relationship between him and the boy, because they have a friendship, is fictional.
Well, you take us on a beautiful journey.
Thank you.
And The Perfume Burned His Eyes is actually a line from Lou Reed's song.
Yeah.
What is it with you and Lou Reed that you're so obsessed with him?
Yeah, I am obsessed. He was a big hero of mine, artistically,
nice.
you know, and then I became friends with him later, in the last, decade of his life, and he was always been very inspiring. And I'm like a big fanboy. Like, the people that I love, the artists that I love, I really love. And they've gotten me through a lot of tough times and inspired me in my own life and work, so I try to pay homage to them whenever I can. You know?
That's so nice.
Yeah.
Michael Imperioli, congratulations on everything.
Thank you.
You're hotter than hot now.
For a minute, and then that goes away until the next thing.
No, it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going. The book is in paperback right now. Get it, Michael. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks
Merry
for having
Christmas.
me. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.